Check 1 2 check. Check 1 2. What's happening, my G? Yeah?
For sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. My love for you is true, my love for you is real, my love for you is for sure. Every time that I speak, every time that clock ticks, my love remains for sure. Every day that I wake, every breath that I take, my love will be for sure. Nachochote utakacho nitakupa goma anywhere mazene for sure. For sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. My love is real. Nilikuwa pale engine kakona with your girls ukicheka. Hata kudeka deka nilikuwa kwenye free nikichuka ngeta. Deka nibamba nikakuweka kwa sekta. Tangu siku ya kwanza nimetafuta dem rembo kama wewe but sikupata. Lakini sasa mazee nimepata na sitakuacha nipate number girl. What's your name, where you come from? Are you living with a man or you been living on your own? That's a big mention, mimi na we. Kila siku every day make love for she's a my love for you is true, my love for you is real, my love for you is for sure. Every time that I speak, every time that clock ticks, my love remains for sure. Every day that I wake, every breath that I take, my love will be for sure.
Dancehall party, up in the party we a get fire started. You know you want to come party, tell your friend we have a dancehall party. We in a dancehall party, up in the party we a get fire started. You know you want to come party, tell your friend we have a dancehall party. You know we have a party, everybody come party. From Nairobi, and this another dedication. From the love child, place it on your radio station. Anything that we do, a lot of preparation. Cause we beep on the top, we do the regulation. Rubber dub and dance, I know what a combination. Be the uptown and get a youth around the nation. Hypocrite and proud side, and them head mistake. Anytime, any day, cause we the one that mention. Hey, can you know that you feeling this tune? Throw your hands up in the air, say. Anytime that you need a bigger tune, leave it to the love child, say. We in a dancehall party, up in the party we a get fire started. You know you want to come party, tell your friend we have a dancehall party. We in a dancehall party, up in the party we a get fire started. You know you want to come party, tell your friend. Bring back the noise, bring back the noise.
Juice Wave Radio. Juice Wave Radio.
Bring back the noise. See them all scatter. Straight chat with a play and we burn atta. On the dancer them call with the hot shatter. Step back, recognize who the top rocker. Who no remember the tension from way back. Remember the Kenyan girl what a chat topper. Many anthem a one and we not stop her. On the hater we call with a non-starter. Bring back the noise, the noise. Bring back the noise, necessary noise. Bring back the noise, the noise. Bring back the noise, necessary.
Beats got click mode. Yeah.
DJ Stunner.
We are the Juice.
Mpaka hapo mimi niko kiniona niko simple ni majengo menifanya mikukanikiwa hivyo. Yani kwa ufupi ni majengo menilea, menifunza kukana watu wakona umbea, menifunza kupate tati nikiwa na so. Kuna blue ya dondo, blue ya mogoka, kuna blue ya njugu, blue ya kuchoma, ile blue imebaki best yangu na muokoa. Doskuagi selfish nadhani umeelewa, akili ya biashara majengo ndio ilinipea. Utakaje na njana unaishi na watu, si vizuri kuiba ni vizuri kupigana bafu. Ndio kishi na mimi hauwezi lianza. Mimi superstar kuhaso unikute kwa mtaa. Asante majengo kwa kunifungua akili. Wewe ndio umenijenga mpaka nikakuwa mimi.
Oh majengo asante kwa yote ulionipa. Teaching zako ni fiti, ndio maana niko hapa. Oh majengo asante kwa yote ulionipa. Teaching zako ni fiti, ndio maana niko hapa.
I told you I
was thinking Kenyan music international, and so the whole industry applaud Charlie picked it up. You see, we made a lot of money from the original version, but on the remix, the cheddar's gonna double up. They're trying to figure how we get them dollars, cause the money coming shorter than Inspector Waller. But when I'm back on the deal, on the track I'm a kill, I might be the baddest rapper up on the track, we're stacking the mill. When I wreck this tune, I'll be arrested soon. But ya guide me, please, hope that you bless me room. So kani kali ni kali, wado so chali ni nani, basi swali ni kali, na mindo kari mistari, hi habari hatari, so kitimbali tafdali, mini ko safari kwa gari, mini ko bandari na nyari, mini ko Nairobi Kigali, so if they talking si jali, you at the end, bado mindo trend kalari. Okay.
Follow DJ Stunner on Instagram at Stunner the DJ. Facebook DJ Stunner.
Juice Wave Radio. 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 Juice Wave Radio.
Nilidhani weni brother, yani kaka, wanidanganya nikubaie bia. Kumbe mwenzangu umenunua shamba wakati pesa zangu kule bank zimekata. Unanambia tusisome tule braza dunia. Exam zikija we unapata 100. Unajivunia mimi mawazo tirarira. Sio poa, sio poa, sio poa. Unanigwara gwara kila mahali bana. Njia zangu zote umeziba kama. Unanigwara gwara kila mahali bana. Njia zangu zote kumbe ni kumbe waninyonya ule. Waninyonya ule. Kumbe ni kumbe wataka ni amuke. Wataka ni amuke. Kumbe ni kumbe wanyonya vyangu ndo wewe tu.
Juice Wave Radio. Juice Wave Radio.
Wagwan guys, it is currently 4:32 this Thursday, May the 6th, 2021, and you are currently tuned into the best, the latest and greatest radio station in the country, Juice Wave Radio, and this, as usual, is the Drive Show, the show that gets you home safe every single day. Today, I'm in the studio alone. I will be your host, and one of our hosts, Mr. Moga, Emmanuel Moga, that is the iconic voice, will not be able to be with us today due to some unfortunate circumstances. But as usual, kama kawa tuko na nyinyi full kisunzi on this Throwback Thursday, and on the decks is none other than...
Hey, my friend, relax. I always tell you, peleka energy drinks pole pole. Yeah?
Naongea mbio.
Hey, tunaenda mbio. But anyway, they call me the Fresh Prince of 125. Your favorite girlfriend calls me Papi. Boys in the hood call me Chairman. But every single time I check into the Drive Show, they call me DJ Stunner.
Indeed, and as you guys know at home, this is a place you need to be for the latest news, gossip, and all the greatest hits. But before we delve into the topics of the day, Mr. DJ Stunner, take it away.
We are the juice. We are
the juice.
Follow DJ Stunner on Instagram at Stunner the DJ. Facebook DJ Stunner.
Every day is a brand new day. Every time that I see your face, you're my everything and anything that I would ever need in this world. I'm so glad that you came my way. I'm loving every minute we spend, babe. You're the reason to everything that I am today. I love the way you come around and touch me. The feeling that you give me drive me crazy. I love the way you look and call me baby. Girl, you mash up my world. I love the way you come around and touch me. The feeling that you give me drive me crazy. I love the way you look and call me baby. Girl, you mash up my mind. Queen, I never let you go, You're my queen. I never let you go, yeah.
Juice Wave Radio. Juice Wave Radio.
Nakwambia mambo bado muwako tobako za after njaro mamazi wakijiseti wakiuma vako na cheki ni mgani na muliza niaje na unaitwa nane na mina kutamani andiba mora nikase idonyara to onge nga machanda onge nga mabuoga onge anyone in the world manyana roga tafuta mazi moja anayenyonga
The Juice.
Nahisi kama jana kote tulifuatana, yote tukasikizana, vipi ukajitenga ili mimi ukanilenga. Sema nami tafadhali, acha maswali, uje nami twende ndani, uje nami twende mbali. Sema nami tafadhali, acha maswali, uje nami
to embrace your niceness. I feel I have weakness. My only weakness is for thy sweetness. Njagalo bele wende, wata kumotima omanye chichende. I webuli roba wende, pole labo bele kambele nga wale. You make me feel hot. Everything you want to tell me hot.
Lady, can I call you baby?
Call me baby.
Baby, can I get your number maybe?
Maybe.
Nataka tu juane, nataka tu onane, nataka tu elewane, nataka tu pendane.
I see you wanting me, I see you checking me, I see you wanting me, and baby, I think you're fly. I see you wanting me, I see you checking me, I see you wanting me, and baby.
Juice Wave Radio. Juice Wave Radio.
We are the juice. We are the juice.
DJ Stunner.
Juice Wave Radio. Juice Wave Radio.
Kwani nimekewa madawa siwezi kuacha, kila mali unaenda mimi nakufuata, siogopi kukuambia mimi nakupenda, toa wivu nao zao ni kusema sema. Huyo manza alipiga simu mimi hata simjui, mimi nimekuwa studio tulikuwa naye wapi juzi, hizo ni uongo na unajua mlango wangu kwa wazi, ukitaka kurudi nimeifungua, unasema hapana hapana, huku kilia mimi navumilia, mimi nakazana after yote siamini bado zinaniambia
nakuaga mimi kwa heri na mimi nakutakia la heri, kukupenda mimi siwezi jamani mpenzi kwa heri, nakuaga mimi kwa heri na mimi nakutakia la heri, kukupenda mimi siwezi jamani mpenzi kwa heri.
The time is currently 4:42, and a warm welcome back to The Drive Show, the latest and greatest TV drive show that takes you home safe every single day. I am your host, Matt the Heart, as usual, and on the decks, mwenye amewaroga hivo with all the best throwbacks that this country has had in a long time is none other than...
They call me the Fresh Prince of 125. They call me DJ Stan.
So guys, just tell us in the comment section exactly where you tuned in from, because we care about our listeners. But in the meantime, guys, let me ask you a question. Yeah, so you can, at least I start the conversation up in comment section. What is the weirdest thing that you've been broken up about? Ama ni nini ilifanya mtu fulani a break up with you hadi wewe mwenyewe ukabaki ukijiuliza. So a gentleman that lives in Karen, whose name is very much anonymous. Unfortunately, I cannot tell you his name. His name was caught cheating by his wife based on the fact that some pimples he had on his back were found popped by the wife. So the wife saw him changing his clothes, then akaangalia mgongo akajiuliza, ai, ulifikia aje huku? How did your hands reach there? So she asked the husband, hizi pimples zako za mgongo, how did you pop them? So once the guy failed to give her a reasonable explanation as to how that came to be, The lady decided, let me become a detective, Sherlock Holmes. Now the problem is in this Nairobi, what you're looking for, you will definitely find it. So this lady, after snooping into this guy's phone, she finds that he has not just been cheating with one individual, but multiple individuals. The lady identifies as Sylvia, and they are currently filing for divorce. Mr. DJ Stana, niambie, ingekuwa ni wewe kwa hiyo situation, ungefikiria hivyo? Unajua madam, sometimes you overthink. Would you actually have suspected such a thing?
No.
Kwako ingekuwa tu ordinary, ingekuwa tu zilipop, labda ulilala mahali pabaya vibaya. Yes. But people in Nairobi are cheating so much. Why is that so? Mbona watu wako extramarital hivi?
Because guys, as usual, me I always say it in every show. Ni watu wanajiweka into quick relationships.
True. Kweli. But the funny thing is, they've been in a relationship for a whole 5 years. Miaka tano, yani, you guys wanted to throw it away just as quickly as that. And the thing is, as in, ushaisikia the statement that look for money and women will stay? Yes. Bill Gates atasema nini? After kuachwa. Mina ngoja update ya Forbes list. Let's look at where the wife is going to be after this particular divorce.
Me, I don't know, but wait to just concentrate on your life, bwana. Mambo ya relationship wacha kabisa.
Work on yourself, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Because you can imagine a whole 5-year relationship ilivunjika tu hivyo because some guy alienda mahali akapopiwa pimples mgongoni. The wife became curious, akajiuliza ai, kwani ushipata ile place nyata wizi jikuna ujaiosha? Kuna places kwa mgongo yako mkono yako ijaiona.
Maybe they went even for a massage, lakini anyway.
Massage na zikapopiwa manze, it looks like nails. You know, so as in generally speaking, that hata uwezi eleza hii situation iko aje. How are women this able to as in identify? Ama alionanga red flags maybe in the past? Because in a relationship of 5 years, which means that perhaps she's been seeing red flags. Because for her to assume that immediately, as in siwezi kuwa suspicious nikicheki kuna pimples jana leo huna, but for her to have done that, that means she's been ignoring red flags for quite a while. Seti ni kitu ya siku moja, seti ni kitu ya siku mbili. And the thing I want to tell you guys as citizens by the way, here, siku hizi na relationships, at least get to know the person for a couple of years kabla umefikiria kupatia mtu pete, because in Nairobi watu wanakulana vibaya sana.
Nairobi mwenye anakupea ndio ananiletea.
Manze,
ni hayo tu kwa sasa.
Kweli. But despite all this, Durex yesterday, I actually saw this article today in the morning as I was coming to work. Durex did a survey in African countries, based on how they're selling and how the marketing in these countries is going, and they actually listed some of the most sexually active nations in Africa.
That use protection or not?
No, that's exactly the thing. That use protection. Imagine Kenya is not in the top 10. Which seems weird, unajua, as in according to how life has been going, kwanza especially vulisikianga vile COVID as in tulifunguliwa lockdown, that condoms ended, zilikuwa zinaisha. How is Kenya not there? Actually, the country that's leading right now is Burkina Faso. Then number 2 is Cameroon. Number 3, our neighbors here, Uganda. Gabon at number 4, Zambia at number 5, Senegal 6, Nigeria 7, Sao Tome and Principe 8, Republic of Congo 9, and Tanzania 10. So the question is, considering how we know that Kenya is like that, kwanza ukiangalia hizi ma western villages, out onishiko villages, wanazaana sana. Unapata kukudenza alitoka wapi?
Si western.
Exactly, with the whole family, as in team inaweza cheza game ya football.
Is set for life. I keep on saying it here. Mjama, I'm one of those kids. One will be a politician, one will be a celeb, one will be an engineer. As in,
hapa ni probability, alikuwa anacheza game ya probability.
Retirement plan.
Unajua wezi band with 100 options, one of them is bound to hit. So the question is it that Kenyans are not using protection? Ama ni ati we're not having these relations as much as we'd like to think we're having? Because labda we're not having as much relations as we think we're having. Inaweza kuiko kwa akili zetu, but huku nje kuna watu wanakula na cha ukweli. But the question is, niaje South Africa pia haiko hapo kweli? You'd expect it there, especially with the growing cases of AIDS and all these things in that country. You expect it perhaps iko hapo top 10, but it's not. Unajua, which is very surprising. But guys, mimi my advice to guys, inaonekana ni kama condoms azitumiki. Ama ungefanya survey ya trust, maybe tungekuwa hapo.
Use protection.
Do use protection. Secure yourself. Unajua, jiheshimu, pia ukiheshimu mwenye you're doing that with. Because your mathematics high add up. Every single day we're hearing of cases, relationships being broken because people are cheating with multiple partners. But our multiple partners going to tell me that guys are not using protection. Does that make sense? Are you a smart individual? So guys, tuambieni hapa kwa comment section what you think about that story. Na pia utuambie what are the reasons that perhaps you and your significant other washaivunja relationship juu yazo. When did you snoop? Ulikuwa Sherlock Holmes lini? Tell us hapa kwa comment section as we continue with the throwback music from our greatest DJ Slam.
We are the juice. We are the juice.
Mtaani.com. Maisha ni kuhaso, ndivyo ilivyo.
Mtaani.com.
Mustafa Colonel. Una witness the second revolution. Moga DJ. Alikuwa footballer Mathare FC, sasa boy wa mtaa amekuwa star Italy.
Mtaani.com.
Majamaa wamesoma lakini hakuna kazi, wana struggle mtaani. Alikuwa thug na sikupenda kwake, pesa aliyopata lilisha familia yake. School fees ilikuwa shida lakini alimadachiwa mshahara 6 figures. Yule boy alikuwa makanga, akazidi kuhasa sasa na matatu 7. Jamana baya watoto lollipop, ana smile ya gari anaweza kuwa pindo 5. Kila siku mtaani ni kuhasa. Buibui, usiku wamebadilika ngozi ni ya chui chui. Wasanii wakali ni kibao lakini hawana pesa kurecord ngoma zao. Kijana amekatia mama mzungu, sasa anaishi majuu. Mafrizi na screen kubwa hata zinashindana na zile za kwenye manyumba. Kila mtu kwa mtaa anasaka, hata 5 years old anauza karanga. Mtaani.com. Mimi sihitaji visa, mimi vulture, natumia tu mabawa. Kila siku mtaani ni kuhasa. Wamedata hawashikiki hata kwa pikipiki. Usishangae kuona Juma amejirembesha kwa Fatuma paka nashtuka. Baba ya mtu ni madara, akirudi home yeye ni mhambo tena sana. Asubuhi mse anatafuta blue aende kwa mama Njoki kukunywa mood. Mimi sihitaji visa, mimi vulture, natumia tu mabawa. Mimi sihitaji visa,
DJ Stunner,
natumia tu mabawa.
The juice.
Follow DJ Stunner on Instagram at Stunner the DJ. Facebook DJ Stunner.
Ni mambo vile inaenda sasa, dunia nzima vile mgenge anaandika ukurasa za history bana, na maaction na kila kitu Moga nafanya. Nasema tuwezi ishi na usanii daily kwa prove wrong, tunaongeza vitambi. Utasimamishaje kifaru kwa full speed mbele? Itapitana kila kitu, fungua pasia wewe. Bado ujue mchezo njoo kucheza kwa uwanja. Wacha watangulie waende joko kwanza. Waanze na moto kisha watoe jasho brother. Kijelimo njoo unaanza kukaribia. Ona sasa vile unawapita ukiwa smileia. Finish line iko karibu, njoo imekaribia. Moyo inadunda taratibu inakimbia. Hiyo ndoto yako na ndoto yangu mimi naishi. Kwa hivyo imba karibia, celebrate na meme. Kauna kazi kadhaa na manyara balaa. Una machupa kadhaa na madada kadhaa. Umetoka kwa banka ni full kwa tanga. Wani mkini jamaa, ukatawala jamaa.
Juice Wave Radio. Juice Wave Radio.
Ya genge na fry tu mtu akirequestia DJ tu acheze. Sijika unaweza kumbuka Keva akiwa radio presenter, Ethnic Fusion kila Sunday mzee alikuwa analeta. Unaweza kumbuka Binyaki wa DJ Club Jungle, kichwani ameendelea za kuya yake tu hustle. Sijui unaweza kumbuka vile kama ile tabala maparono majamangu anatafuta tu ganga. Unaweza kumbuka msanii Dema alikuwa hizo enzi ni rako na meamka na wanadai Joa Chelsea. Sijui unaweza kumbuka studio zilikuwa ngapi Nairobi. Squeeze zimetokea everyday kagari mpya digital. Kumbuka hustle na kimbia gao hiki. Veteran wetu walitutengezea hii muziki. Unaweza kumbuka siku mdudu haikuwa usitake imagine vile maboy alikuwa na raroa.
How we keep it tight. We eat, sleep, behave as a Kenya. My sexy ladies know how to put it out. How we rockin', how we bring it all out.
We are the juice. We are the juice.
Same time for American, same time Kenyan. I'm Mr. Straight, you can ask my Italian designer. Three suits and the Rolex on my right hand. Mic on my right hand, the ladies on the front. Telling on the haters that I'm better they attack. Not try to fling some my hair out the dark. Try get the vibe and you try make your own. Try get the lyric and you compare the measure. Man, you better keep it cool. Rates and this and the truth. People is swinging it just like the view. Straight up, Kenya, not to be Kenya. How we love it, how we bring it all out. Kenya, just the way we love it, how we keep it tight. Kenya, eat, sleep, Kenya, behave as a Kenya. Sexy ladies know how to put it out. Kenya, how we love it, how we bring it all out. Kenya, I wonder why some people wanna pull it.
Juice Wave Radio. Juice Wave Radio.
DJ Stunner.
Mwezi moja na mzee Gandhi na mashujaa wengine wengi tu zaidi ndoto kujisaidia kuepukana na mtaa heshima kwa mtaa ikamjenga kuwa star California mtaa moja bala mali master uzaliwa tu kila saa kuhama aende wapi kale bado iko kwa hiyo moyo ndani genge familia jo kuingia Kenya mzima mziki kuisikia kama kuza unga kanza pole pole baada ya hita kapa baada ya kolera kupanda kila kukikucha wengine kando wanajaribu kumchuja mbele ya kioo kwa ukuta ndio amekuwa mzee wa nyumba heshima kwa mtaa kwa mkatulikataa heshima wagenge wanatambaa heshima kwa mtaa kwa mkatulikataa heshima wagenge wanatambaa heshima kwa mtaa kwa mkatulikataa heshima wagenge wanatambaa heshima kwa mtaa kwa mkatulikataa heshima wagenge wanatambaa.
We are the juice. We are the juice.
Mara ya kwanza nilipomcheki kwa kweli ndugu mimi sikuamini, lakini brother mimi sikusleki, nikaamua mimi nitajitahidi, muda si muda mimi nikainuka, roho juu kama ile ya simba, bila shaka basi nilifika, wangu mkono na mimi nikampa, haki ya nani anaua, ameumba kweli akaumbika, haki ya nani ana sura, sikufichi kweli anapendeza, ikasema ni yaje, akasema ni fiti, mambo ni vipi, akasema ni freshi, ole wangu huku mimi niliomba tu kwamba atajipa, nasema
We are the juice. We are
the juice. Juice Wave Radio. Juice Wave Radio.
DJ Stunner.
The time is currently 4:58 and you are hanging out with Matt the Heart and DJ Stunner, the greatest DJ in the city. And this is The Drive Show, the radio station, or rather the show that gets you home safe every single day. Now, Mr. Stunner, kuna story fulani ambayo ilikuwa very controversial ambayo ili pop up into the news recently. Unaweza tueleza ni nini exactly ilifanyika? Surprise us.
Check on two.
Inabidi umecheck kwanza.
This is a serious matter. That's why I keep on saying it. Leave social media relationships. Wacha kutuonyesha how you are living a perfect marriage out here. See relationship. Munajiaibisha when things go south. Now, I don't know who are Jesus. You are Jesus. Wako wengi. You are Jesus. Wa Yesu. Sui nani. That couple. They were every time they were on our Instagram feeds, stories, how they are living that perfect couple life. And they don't know that you can't have a perfect life. God did not create us for that.
Very true.
Him being into a gospel and angejua hivyo. Now, recent stories came up that nani Kabi?
Kabi wa Jesus, yes.
Kabi has a kid with a cousin.
Imagine.
Yes.
Cousin.
With the cousin.
You know,
what do I mean by that? Kabi is an uncle and a father at the same time.
Do I call you father, uncle? Really, that's a very confusing situation for that kid. That's crazy.
At the same time. And we're going to do a quick flashback. They went online. Mama ko hapo pia analia at he can't cheat on me, so he can do what. And it's like we're on the keeping up with the Kabis here. So now, doi hapo paternity test imetoka, mtoi ni wake. So Kabi, what do you have to tell us? Because you have invested, you've made us invest our time looking at your stories, looking at your nini for nothing.
So many guys,
we're going to handle it privately. Hizo vitu ulikuwa unaweka publicly, hata sisi tunataka kujua what's next. Because it's not only you in a relationship with her.
Very true.
It's you too and us.
And the fans, by the way. If you've made us,
idlers like us.
Exactly.
We are idlers.
What wako na time your day, as in wako na time. You guys have made us invested in your lives. And the moment things go south, you're trying to be secretive now. Now you do not want to be in the limelight. That's very ironic. Unajua. Alafu the problem ni wanafanya watu huku wakufe na high blood pressure because tunajua in the real streets vile relationship inaenda. But once your girlfriend looks at that video, manze mtagombana kwa nyumba, unashangaa mbona amekasirika. Kumbe ni jua watch Kabi wa Jesus akifanya kitu fulani na dem yake, na sasa hizo ilikuwa kitu very very much scripted, yet anataka umfanyie the very same thing.
Hata si scripted. Unajua? Yani me I think these guys are trying too hard.
Hey, they truly are.
Trying too hard. They're trying to think that we're living in Hollywood. Now tuko Kenya. You see the thing is this. You just concentrate on yourselves. Hii mambo ya kuandika kila kitu kuonyesha how you are living perfect tuko in SID, which bring up the question. Right now on social media, there are a lot of fake relationships.
Hey, plenty.
The rise of fake relationships on social media is too much. Kila mtu atakutuonyesha venye wanaishi sijui couple goals.
Ndo Bahati na Diana, ndo sijui wao.
Boss utapata depression kuije tukuzike Langata.
Focus
on yourself. People, there are some idlers like me, like Matt over here. When we don't have time, we will go to your comment section and just chachisha for nothing. Right now, you have embarrassed yourself as a couple. Juzi walikuwa nalia venye watu so can't cheat on me. Now look. You are an uncle dad. See dad uncle.
Manze, and they're here out as in wanajaribu kutuonyesha how perfectly they're living.
Yes,
yet
it's
hao
wrong.
ni wananchi wa kawaida. Unajua hiyo ni pressure wanapatia actually citizens. The number of people perhaps out here who are trying to look for what these guys are trying to portray. Wanapata depression, they become very sad with their lives because huwezi pata the very same things by the way, to be honest. You can't, huwezi compete na watu wako na scripted lifestyle by the way. You cannot. And that's just the thing. Relationships nafaa kwa the good and the ugly. Ama aje? But sasa wao ikifika the ugly, sababu ile anajua wanachorea story. Now of all things, cousin lakini. Mkapata hadi mtoto na akazaliwa. That's an unheard of story.
Yani
it truly is very very unheard of story.
Interest bado.
It is. Kwanza sana.
You know it, these guys who try to look that they really live that perfect couple and also show us how they are so holier than holy. How do tushtua hii mtandao hii?
Na kugiftiana na magari za kahaya.
Yeah, they really shock us cause sasa wewe ni mtu wa Mungu lakini you had intercourse with your cousin.
Hey. Where do we start? Kwanza jina yake ni wa Jesus. Na sasa amekuwa na mtoto. Akona mtoto, akona nephew son.
You can't fake it all, my friend. You can't.
Yeah.
Sooner or later, there will be the dark side of you itatokelezea, and that's what has happened.
And truth will out, by the way, honestly. Here at Joseph Radio Manze, we encourage healthy relationships and not setting some weird goals. As in during this COVID period, we've seen so many gender-based violence and so much relationship violence. Like wase, mnapigana na bonako, unapigana na bibi yako, mbona? Because you expect a lifestyle perhaps someone cannot offer. Like someone is stretching themselves thin. Anamaliza paycheck yake by Thursday or Wednesday, and he has an entire week and a family to feed just because alicheki akina Kabi wa Jesus wamepeleka na place flani, wamefanya vitu flani, hawakosanangi. This is all the fakeness that they're trying to portray out there. Lakini sisi as citizens tuna follow blindly. We're just there expecting that thing. Napo nipo nilikuwa nauliza msee, for example, there's a story that came to our attention very recently. Ilikuwa like 4 weeks ago, where the wife, one of our citizens' wives, alikuwa anampiga. Actually, alikuwa anampiga vita because hakuleta nyama kwa familia. Actually, literally, you do not bring meat today as in at home, and your wife ends up attacking you. And the thing is, why are you trying to demand lifestyles out of an individual that cannot manage? Unajua, mbona unasukuma mtu wa mjengo like you didn't know who he was ukimwoa ukiingia relationship na yeye maintain a lifestyle ama afanye some things that are out of his capability. Hana hiyo nguvu, hana hiyo power. Why are you trying to force someone to do that? Unajua, it's very unfair. So hizi stories za kufollow akina Kabi unani ati hizi my lifestyle goals, fine, watch them for the entertainment, but if you're trying to get relationship advice from them or try to live up to the lifestyle that they're having, usijidanganye by the way, you'll be in for a rude shock, very rude shock.
You'll be in a rude shock, and let me know we go on forward after all this, because I'm sure he knew that it was his baby. Mwanaume anajua tu mtoto wake.
Exactly, manze.
Hata ukiangalia tu anajua huyu ni wake.
Manze.
Now,
truly.
We are still on the entertainment news on the drive show, and yani we have stories, yani.
Hey, indeed.
Hey. So visitor appeals for help to pay rent and hospital bill. Well, for those guys who don't know Visita is a rapper, singer, and a producer. This guy is talented. What were old school.
Yeah.
So he released a track called Mapepo, if you remember it. And now he's asking Kenyans for financial assistance. Matt, do you think he's now watu wametuzoea?
Actually, after ile story, I have nothing. Nothing. Kutoka hapo, everyone is now demanding for funds from individuals. Ni kama sisi we are the ones who are supposed to find their lifestyles. That's very mbona sawa watu tuna encourage culture ya uzembe. Mimi sikatai, perhaps unajua hospital bill ni sawa. Unajua nobody wants to be sick, nobody wants to be injured. Ukiingia kwa hiyo gari, perhaps if it's an accident, you didn't expect it. So hiyo ni sawa. Maybe it was an expense you could not pay at the time. But the moment now you have failed in life and you're trying, rather than building on yourself and working on yourself, looking for job opportunities, now you're asking for money. Now that's unfair. Sisi kama wananchi kwani tunafanya kazi on your behalf?
You see, now the thing is this. It's all about planning. In Nairobi ni ngumu. May I keep telling guys, Nairobi ikiwa ngumu, rudi ukue mkulima.
Rudi nyumbani, by the way. As long as food is provided.
Nyumbani ocha. Nairobi, if you know you're not born in Nairobi, ulikuja kuhustle kama mimi na Matt hapa. Things have gone haywire, things have gone south. Please, don't feel ashamed to kupanda Mbukinya na urudi kwenu, because maybe you never know, kule ocha, maybe your blessing is there.
True, very true.
And the entertainment industry, you cannot tell me, you as a person who's an entertainer or whatever work you do in the entertainment industry, where's the plan? Unaona? Imagine there's some lawyers out there who are jobless pia.
Very true.
There's an architect who's jobless.
True.
Unaona? So I'll keep on saying this. Plan yourself. Ile do utamake, endelea nayo. Live according to your means.
Very true.
Usikuje kila saa tunaona blog hapo Instagram, nimechukulia nikiona picha safi alafu tunaona wewe hapo ati Matt appealing to Kenyans for help.
Manze, when the money
The only sorry.
Nah,
The
it's okay.
only help that I will applaud for and nitajitolea ni hizi za mental.
Yeah.
Hiyo nitaelewa. Lakini financial, there are many ways of making money.
True.
Watu wamenunua vitu kuuza matunda sijui nini, wengine wamekuwa makondakta, wengine wamekuwa madriver. As in, just create your own
do
path
that,
to
by the way.
success.
Ushaiskile, don't give a man a fish. If you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. But if you teach a man how to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. What will happen when this handout ends? That is, tukikupatia handout, like for example, now Omosh and all these other failed actors and artists in the country, who, of course, PSC Bileao, we know the Kenyan government does not support entertainment as an industry. They don't. They support akina awase wa MCSK, I don't know where it's bitami pale kwa ofisi. They don't support the actual people who are on the ground making the money for them. That's very unfortunate. But regardless, manze, if you ask for the money now, you mismanaged your finances when you had them. What help will it be? Tutaenda pale bana tukupatia GoFundMe, you waste the money the same way, then you come begging again. Ni heri manze, omba kazi. Acha kuomba finances. If you could have gone straight up and said, manze, I don't have a job, I have done this and this and this, here are my credentials, help me. That's a lot better than asking the citizens that you wenge mfuko wa finance. Kwani usisi ni mzazi, sisi mzazi wako. We're not your parents. You know. So guys out there, as in, to be honest, even you as an individual, I'd rather, even if you're going on social media to ask for help, ask for a job. Do not ask for money. Because when that money dries up again, I don't know if you're going to have another opportunity to be able to ask for it, even if you tried. But health bill naweza kubali kumlipia. Hiyo tutampatia. Because nobody expects to get hurt.
Hata sisi tunaumia.
Kweli. Hey. Hii jua by the way tumekula by the way actually in the streets. And if we started asking for money sote, who is going to finance the one? Who is going to finance everyone?
Hata mimi istana pale tu niende mtandaoni pia niseme boss janunua leo sijui hapa munisaidie.
By the way guys, mimi nataka usaidizi kidogo. Nitaandika hapa my GoFundMe page na niandike PayPal na account number. Mkiweza tafadhali sambaza 10 bob, sambaza 20 bob. But before we continue with the show, let me shout out some guys who are tuned in here kwa comment section. Moga Pops ana comment anasema watu wangu I'm in. Thank you at least manze, you've tuned in hata kama you've not made it to work today. We will make up for it next week. Jill Wamera is saying hello guys, so we are on. Alafu DJ Oizi anakuanga hapa ndani every single day umsay, by the way.
Shout out to him.
Big shout out to you manze. Anasema ati check 1 2 ile time ulikuwa na check mic, he acknowledged.
It was an important message.
Manze, alafu pia bado Ojizi pale anasema ati father uncle. Ako very surprised na hii story. Akasema what should that child call you? Funkle? We combine them both. Alafu pale James Bayer anasema time spent on the decks is time well spent. Big up Stana, the DJ na ako ndani sana. Now Stana, before we continue with this story, before we continue with this artist slander which we're having right now, see we entertain the people kidogo. Tuwapatie kangoma.
The juice. We are the juice.
Follow DJ Stunner on Instagram at Stunner the DJ. Facebook DJ Stunner.
Sasa mimi mtu mzima natafuta mchumba. Mama, nampenda mtoto wako, naomba nikubalie tujipange naye. Mama, nampenda mtoto wako, naomba nikubalie
I can tell you're tired. Cause I wanna get to know you better, baby. You're my desire. You really got me on like fire. I wish I could tell you're tired. Cause I wanna get to know you better, baby.
Toto Msuri remix.
Mambo sawa, tukaruka shawa.
Asinajua
Mambo sawa,
hakuna tafash.
tukaruka shawa.
Inanibamba, itatubamba pamoja.
Mambo sawa,
Kushona mtu amesimama Karen 4.6 aitwa Lima Mama Nita, mrefu kidogo mnataka kitu ka 3 meters, nipande kama maji kwa taa kutoka kwa mita, mdogo aweza nkatikia, nikiwa nyuma yake za dhani mimi ni mkia. Hii drink yangu amefanya kajimwagia, na anacheka nikimwambia nataka akipita base kila mtu amwita anti, tabia zake za dhani ni mlami, ngozi yake laini na rangi ya lami, macho akincheki na wish ningekuwa ndani ya jeans yake, lipata size yake, anipeleke kwake, aishi kwa mamake, kila mande na mshengware tusilale mate asiye mande, atake nipeleke kaya tukimaliza twaruka tutofuru kwangu, asiye mande atake nipeleke kaya tukimaliza
The time is currently 5:16 p.m. You are currently tuned in to the greatest online radio station in the country, Juice Radio, and this is The Drive Show. Kama kawaida, if you guys are unaware, I am your host, Martx, and with me in studio today, amechoka atakadi kukaa chini, is none other than able to pay introduction yako refu as you adjust your mic.
Unajua nyinyi presenters pia nyinyi mnapenda kuketi sana.
Tunakuanga very selfish katika hiyo sector.
I'm just seeing you there vibing, having the best time of your life uko maisha London.
Sini unashughulikia
kama record box.
Sini unashughulikia story, by the way, to be honest.
Exactly.
It's
for
because
those
of
who
you.
don't know me, they call me the Fresh Prince of 125. They call me DJ Stan.
Exactly. And now, this is a very alarming story.
Yes.
So 8 foreigners who tested positive for the COVID-19 virus are now confined in Kisumu. Na tulijua when this flight was being allowed into the country that there's risks of them being able to bring this new variant of theirs. Have you heard that this variant has actually infected 8 lions?
8 lions?
8 lions in their imagine in their in Kenya, in their country rather, in India. 8 lions.
Hey. And the lions even are not spared.
Imagine, that's a surprising thing. This variant that's hitting right now is so powerful that it's no longer just affecting as in us as a species. Imeanza ku affect even other species, and that's how bad it is.
As in, okay, what I can say is this is like a chemical warfare.
It is, by the way. That's what I'm thinking also. It has to be.
You can't tell me that this thing is mutating
at such a rate.
You can't tell me that. Then all of a sudden now, India is sweeping them like flies.
It is, indeed. And then you see, to me, and this is, let me not be quoted anyway. All I'm about to say is alleged. Now, India has a population of 1-point-something billion, and so does China. But based on how the Chinese people were able to contain a virus that started in their own country, and now they're crippling the economy of their next rival. Before Trump left office, he pulled back every single company that was manufacturing in China. alizivuta zote nyumbani akasema you guys you're benefiting this country a bit too much, and the next base that they're supposed to set up in India. Don't tell me that this can't be a form of warfare to cripple the economy of India in the time being, to just halt the companies from going there.
As in me, I don't understand what's going on, to be honest. It's all these things, as long as we Africans, we're okay. Because you cannot tell me this variant has been found in Kenya. As in, we have to be, these things, lazima tuambie inatoka wapi.
Exactly, have to be honest. And then the thing is, it may come at a bad time. Around last week, we were commending the government for reducing the rates of COVID in the country from the former 9% to 5%.
Yes.
Saizi, it's at 11%, and we may have to deal with a new variant of this virus.
You see, the thing is this, I think the government is playing with the numbers.
Yeah, they're
in my opinion, I think they're playing with the numbers.
To ensure that this COVID pandemic doesn't end in our country.
So wait and see BBI time come here at sasa nini metoka kule at is coming to the Kenyans. We'll see all of a sudden at sasa watatufungulia at the COVID is gone. 1 2 3 everyone we can go back to having rallies. Paka BBI Peter. We know these games.
But very, very true, baby.
I'm tired of it, to be honest. Me, I'm tired.
And then the thing is, as long as the numbers stay where they are, that is, tutaendelea tu kugongwa more taxes, bado wataendelea tu kuomba hii pesa, and ikifika election time, tutashangaa mali hiyo COVID imeenda. All of a sudden, itakuwa a different story.
And it's very, very annoying.
It is truly.
It's annoying and I'm pissed.
And it's very, very unfair. You can't imagine this.
Yes, and you are talking about Trump. Now there's news that about the Facebook board. The Facebook board has upheld the ban of Trump.
As in his accounts.
As in, Trump was banned from Facebook.
Facebook, Twitter, even some things he'll never use, even Twitch.
Yes. But says platform should review decision.
See, so the platform has said, we do not care. We will continue with this ban regardless. I feel like that's justified though. There's nothing as bad as having a radicalized individual with influence having access to social media. Do you used to see the tweets that this guy would do? They were so entertaining, unfortunately, I'll have to say, and I was a follower. But you could clearly see he was radicalizing the American people. And even the world at large.
I don't know whether, because I think he was way, he was too, can I say, uncensored. Because there's a way he used to handle these situations and talk. Yes, you understand he's doing it for the good at times, but alikuwa anaisema mazee Joe without a censor.
Very true.
And hapo ndo alijiharibia.
Alikuwa anasema kila kitu raw vile tu yuko. Now, that's a very unfortunate story. And before we continue, we have to there's another unfortunate story here that I have to talk about. So a school principal in Baringo County was arrested for throwing his 5-month-old baby into fire.
What?
Yeah, exactly. A high school principal in Baringo County did this to his own blood. Alishika mtoto akamtupa kwa moto. And the child right now is still recovering in hospital. Now you can imagine, you see, the thing is, we look at our systems in Kenya and Kenya, there's flaws. If this principal can do this to his own blood, what is it doing to his students? That's what we need to ask now. What is it doing to his students? Because ama unaweza fanya hivyo mtoto wako and he's 5 months old. Wewe sema ati mtoto amekuwa nini mtukutu akamkasirisha akafanya this is just a 5-month-old baby as in a baby that can't even talk yet. At 5 months old unaweza tembea?
I think again, as in guys, this all goes down to mental issues and going to psychiatrists. It's high time guys get this mental checked.
True.
Guys don't know how to handle the stress out here.
Yeah.
Why would you even throw a baby to the fire?
To a fire,
I don't
imagine.
know. But please, guys, parents, young and old, you are listening to us, man. Find ways of releasing your stress. Don't inflict it to others. It's very wrong, actually.
And then allegedly, this isn't the first incident.
Yes.
Every time he used to come home drunk to his wife, he's assaulted his wife multiple times. But bibi yake anakaa na mamake. I mean anakaa naye, that is, anamshikilia na haezi enda anywhere. Instead of the fact that she knows that she has a very abusive husband, she will still stick with him. And now you see where that abusive behavior has led them to.
Yes.
The fact that you're assuming that this guy is going to change. Then I'm any guys who are suffering from a relationship that you're being abused. Don't stay there out of static samati. It's love. The moment he'll do something that you will end up regretting because you either pretended that it was not happening, you are okay with it to begin with, or something like that. Utashtuka. Like now, they'd have lost this baby. She's lucky to be alive, or rather, he's lucky to be alive right now. Kangekuwa kameenda, the baby would be dead, and now he's being tried in court. So mimi nafikiria government inafaa kwanza nini ku mentally evaluate watu wengi sana wenye wana work for the public, from teachers to their police and such people, because mimi siwezi imagine kuona mwalimu kama wao kwa shule. Let me tell you a story about me in high school, yeah? And I hope it doesn't but upon me this is a story that I can even back with actual evidence, so I can talk about it. So the high school I used to be in, we had a principal for like 3 years, then he was transferred for one reason or the other we can explain, and we were given a new principal that we barely knew. This guy would come in the middle of the night akiwa ameleo, nakwambia angekucharaza for weird reasons. There's a friend of mine mwenye alipatikana hata hajalala hajafanya anything, amevalia tu t-shirt iko na print. And by that time it wasn't illegal in the school that you want a t-shirt iko na print. Was are you a dragon? Actually, because the t-shirt had a dragon in it, are you a dragon? And the guy was beaten up. And because we do not evaluate our teachers, we don't even care about their behaviors. When a principal, nobody is going to fire you. He went out actually nothing actually happened to him at the end of the day. Hakufanyiwa anything. So I feel like tunafaa kwanza kuangalia, unafaa kwenda for mental evaluation before you put in charge of an entire school. Because these are our children. You can't treat our children like this, like they hawana wazazi. Unajua? Unapigwa. Mimi nimepigwa in high school, nimepigwa in primary school, and it was so unfortunate. But now you can imagine a situation where he can ban his own children. What can you do to his students?
Guys are just heartless out here.
True.
They're very heartless.
It's very heartless.
And again, I just don't understand what's going on over there in Kenya, man.
Yeah, and it's actually a bad thing because nowadays Nangalia News. Actually, guys who watch this show often, yeah?
Yes.
I'll say it again because I've said it multiple times. It's not that we want to give you a show with depressing news. We try, Nakina Tales of DJ Stan hapa. But the headlines are looking so bad. And in such a time, look for your friends, call them, talk to them, ask them, how are you living now? Because they're going through so many things. You can see people doing such things to their own flesh and blood. Unajua? Then what can they do to you?
Na stress hapo bila kujua.
Manze. So guys, check on your mental health. Na msishy away from asking from help. Ask to be helped and you will be helped.
Okay, now on to other crazies. You know, when I talk about crazies, I really enjoy how I find how America for me is just my entertainment sport.
Yeah.
Now, for those who don't know, Caitlyn Jenner will be running for governor.
Aye, talker.
Yes. She is running for the California gubernatorial seat.
What? Now she wants to be elected as an official in government.
Yes. Now, let me tell you this. She has won.
Already?
To me, she has won. Where is she running for the seat? California. We've seen the crazies that happen in California.
Yeah,
California can even vote for a goat to be a senator.
Very true.
Or a representative.
The thing is, which is funny, with the culture enye tuko nao saizi,
yes,
if you do not vote for her, you are against the LGBTQ
and
society.
I really see that as stupidity.
That's just what it is. You're going to be pinned.
To be honest. But that would be, this topic itawasha moto nyingine. Wataniua uko Rongai.
But see, honestly, I don't feel. Mbona everyone seems like they need to inflict their ideologies on you. You don't have to accept something that you're not okay with. Unajua, as long as you're not affecting the individual, then sijui mbona inaonekana ni kama saizi we are so accepting of everything that by the ashaingia, to be honest, because anybody who's going to be to refuse atitwa transphobe. Is there such a thing? I think itainventiwa atakosa kushinda, and there's definitely going to be a campaign saying that the only reason she lost, even if she loses based on merit alone, how do you keep the other candidate akona better merits? Imagine she's just going to lose it regardless. Or the opponent is just going to lose it regardless. Ataingia, by the way. And there's a guy on IG whose video was trending for quite a while. I don't know if you got to see it, where he was saying that he's sick of the trans community of the world. Because some of the things that the trans community is doing in the world. Okay, transgender, all that I understand to some extent, and I'd like to say I understand. We're not homophobic or transphobic here at Juice Wave Radio. We're accepting. Your choices are yours. But apparently there's a 60-something-year-old who identifies as a 19-year-old. And even went and changed his ID for us to call him the 19-year-old he wants to be. So in spite of the fact that time has acted upon him, he has aged. He's not the same age that he was at that time. Amechapo 90 years, you 60-something years. He wants to be identified with as a younger person. Now tell me, if a child, that is 7 years old says one day that he wants to identify as a 30-year-old, as a 30-year-old, alafu, what will happen now? Will we have to identify him like that because he wants to be identified like that? Alafu, the question is, sasa blur lines up, what is this name that is called, as in pedophilia sasa. If that kid engages in whatever, in any act, any sexual act, any pedophilia.
Yes.
But I'm identify as a 35-year-old, hadi akaendea ID because he wants the society to accept him as the 30-year-old that he wants to be identified as. Then, alafu, what happens now? Your pedophilia, is that pedophilia if basically if he has sex?
Now,
is it?
This is a situation of a turtle.
Runs for governor.
This is the situation of a turtle claiming to be a lion.
Imagine.
At the end of the day, that turtle will be a turtle.
You see, the thing is, if we continue like this, I'm actually going to vie for president.
There's so many crazies happening out here, and guys think just because you have an official document makes it like it changes your outlook and edge automatically. My friend, you can't. It's like you're trying to bring back the mileage of a car. You can't. Utarudisha lakini mwisho hiyo mileage itarudi pale ilikuwa tu.
Hiyo mileage bado iko.
As in, it's like again, it's like a cow calling itself a chicken.
Manze.
You can't. Can you just be normal for once, please? Why are we acting as if we are like aliens?
Manze, that's weird, honestly.
There are so many things going on, yani.
And if you continue like this, bro, ukinipata ballot box pale 2022 nime identify as a 35-year-old. Usishtuke. Say I identify as a 35-year-old. You have to accept me that way.
It's just the same way they were saying at the youth. At the youth in Endadi at age 50.
We increase brackets.
It's a problem.
People are nganganaring here. And it's so surprising. Now, Caitlyn Jenner running for president is a very surprising story to me. And tell us about the comment section. Do you guys think that she'll win? In my opinion, considering it's California to begin with, and based on how much cancel culture and empower culture, so ready to empower everyone, even if the things that they're doing are socially wrong or not socially upright, to go very ready to empower. So tell us about the comment section, guys.
Yes.
Do you think that she'll win? And if I chose not to vote for her, particularly, does that consider me as a transphobe or something like that? As in, am I homophobic not to actually to vote for her perhaps? Unajua? But anyway, kabla tuendelee with the topics moto of the day, DJ Stana, see you ufanye the thing.
Juice Wave Radio.
Juice Wave Radio. Juice. We are the juice.
We are the juice.
You make me feel like 1,000 shillings. It's your coins but no tea. Me, you, minus tie, shut in a coty. Heaven, floating, hoping I may make you feel like a lady.
DJ Stunner.
Oh yeah.
Long time it's been kuna kiangazi tukutane
Martx production.
Watu wengi nimeona mfano wako hakuna, kwa wema umesifika, imani yako hakika.
Juice Wave Radio. Juice Wave Radio.
Moyo wangu utanipa dawa gani? Paumapo sipaoni, juu yako tabani, jua likiwaka niwe nawe, mchana kutwa jioni likitoa jua usiniache. Nikisema nisikwambie nitaumiza moyo wangu, na nikisema nikwambie sijui utasema nini.
You know what it is? The bad baby, and we about to take you to Cocaine City.
Juice Wave Radio. Juice Wave Radio.
Kwenye klabu mademu wanichanganya, wanicheki kila kona, sijui nini nitafanya.
Kijana ninapagawa, tema kinihala, akitaka leta noma, nitacheza ngware mama. Hava Nairobi, hava yanza turn up, basi hava siani, hava tile turn up, acheki kila mtu vile ana burn up, yeah. Chumademu wa Nairobi wanapenda turn up, basi si machali tumekuja turn up, acheki kila mtu vile ana burn up, yeah. Kila mtu kwenye bari sema leo, sio jana sio kesho sema leo, kila mtu kwenye bari sema leo, sio jana sio kesho sema leo.
We are the juice. We are the juice.
We are the juice.
Nikubali nijiintroduce na itwa BOBBYMAPESA.
Na Calvo mistari mademu wa geti kali wanakubali with anything that I say.
Sitafadhali mahali nyali na magwara wa kisheli but do I say
tuko mbali usiconfuse na hama rapa hapa diaper wamechapa maze.
Hatuli wali nugali na fish fresh kutoka kwa ocean to wire mesh paka mayonnaise.
Ni finali ka Arsenali na Manu gani kali swali wase.
Niko fly kadi ngongo vela na Kongo,
tupeni maongongo mpita nyongo,
hapana vitimbi otorongongo.
How to party ngo
Juice Wave Radio. Juice Wave Radio.
Flow katapo, swag so simple double kadepo.
Mademu wapata goosebumps dani ni pimples.
Better yet,
I think ni nipples.
When you talk about us, which wanga we run this, fix this, dem wako you know she digs this.
Mafisi ndio sisi, ndani ya kamisi, maswali ya polisi, sipenda vikiasi.
Nina a fly mama, maneno sina, story, gazeti hakuna, napenda puna.
Miaka mingi kwa game, kasa hunya, nimetembea, hadi nikastunya.
So kiki mafeki wakicheza kwa deki, kumbuka wana fake it, hawaja make it.
Nilifyeka mgenge kwa mtoto mzuri, akaza ile unit sa ime beat. Sina beef, mi seti kwa mortgage, mi vegetarian, kushinda sumu.
time is currently 5:38 p.m. and you are currently chilling with the greatest drive show in the country. And I am your host, Matt the Hat, and with me in studio is the great DJ Stunner. Now, tuko karibu kuingia to one of the most entertaining segments of the drive show that people are looking forward to on a daily basis. Napata pale DMs daily wanataka kuniuliza what is happening next. So DJ Stunner manze, introduce us.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls, young and old, we are on that time of the show, Tales of DJ Stunner. Remember, Tales of DJ Stunner has a red card of 99%, meaning it's an A, meaning we work hard, much harder, than your local and national government.
Always doing the most.
Kumbuka tunatatua mambo zako kwa hizi sector. Now, at some time when I was a young kid, I wanted to become a rapper. Yani nilikuwa nataka kuwa kama Lil Wayne. You get me? I wanted to be like Lil Wayne, like Badman. Yani that type of life.
Yeah.
So in high school, I think I was in Form 3. I decided, let me go and release a track. Now here's the thing. I had terrible friends while in high school. Hawezi niambia ukweli, wewe huwezi rap. You get me?
Yeah.
So wamekuwa hapo wameni-amp, hey Stunner, hebu twende. Mimi niko hapo, I've written lines in my head. I'm thinking I'm like Busta Rhymes mixed with Jay-Z and Nas. Dropping lines harder than the economy. Yes. So now the producer, after dropping the beat, nimefanya line yangu vizuri.
Manze.
The producer alikuja akaniambia boss, hii track haiwezi. You can imagine.
What?
And I took time to write these lyrics, my friend. I took time even to pay fare to go all the way to his crib. Jamana nyambia, I was so disappointed, even cast him out. Kaata karibu ni mvunje na laptop zake.
Hey, that is so disappointing. And then the thing is, I naelewa your story. I've actually caught myself in a very similar situation.
Yes.
When you can't dance, the friends that will hype you. When you can't sing, the friends that will make you sing.
Hey, au marafiki tuko nao sometimes wanafanya tujiaibishe.
Hey, sana.
Okay, one thing is that I'm grateful. My friends, at least they hyped me with no talent. Waliona at least labda kuna potential jamaa anaweza tufanyia, labda he saw maybe I'll be their ticket from poverty. They were there hyping me. In my head I was like, enyewe I had talent.
But in the real sense, kwa ground, vitu ni tofauti sana.
Vitu ilikuwa, vindu vichenjanga.
Alafu the thing is, najua si wewe peke yake. Pia hapo kwa fans, kwa audience, manze, the guys who are listening right now. I know perhaps it's times your friends have hyped you even when you were talentless. Hata ile temenye literally there's nothing, una potential whatsoever.
Yes.
Wako hapo na wewe kisunzi, wako karibu hata kufanda career that you cannot even have. But sometimes ni better kuwa honest. Mbona niende huko mbele ni fumble, nilie machozi? Is that fair? Niambie ukweli kutoka nyumbani. If I can't dance, then tell me, brother. Sit down.
Story yako ishe.
Manze, mimi nakwambia these times I've seen myself in videos, mimi mwenyewe nakwanga na 2 left feet. I know a few skills, 1 or 2. Nizo ndo naweza kabisa. And my friends the whole night tunani hype ni kama mimi mwenyewe ni le twins. Ama wale watu walikuitwaje wale wawili wenye waroli.
Wale twins pia ni wabaya bana.
Hao ni wazito. They can. Sasa nilikuwa nachocho ni kama mimi ni wao. Yet when I look at the videos, information is different. Hadi karibu nijifunike macho. I'm about to block my face asking myself, who is this imposter? One of us is an imposter because that is not me who is in that video. And the thing is, sometimes honesty is honesty is always the best policy. Not even sometimes. It is. So if you can help your friend from losing, asipate embarrassment huko nje kwa streets, you'd rather be honest, manze.
Yes,
unajua?
Like me, I'm gonna even blame this set of friends. Marafiki wa embarrass, we who. Wanaweza mwambie what he's doing is gonna get himself killed.
Manze, be honest with your friends.
Those Barara doesn't even have good friends. Wanaona mjamana panda polyastima, sijui anaenda chini ya gari, mara anaruka barabara. My friend, you'll die in this country hapo ukifanya hizo shenanigan.
Unajua urumia, by the way urumia nani? Mimi urumia bwana home save. Huyu jamaa anaambianga bibi yake nini akikuja na mangozi na kasi juu ya jana, namwambia tu niko hustle.
The only person who's happy there is the tailor.
Wallahi.
Because the tailor knows very well kesho yake akona order nyingine ya kushona.
Exactly. Mangoni ku replace tu.
On the other hand,
anajioneanga masiku refu
sana. Pale detergents zinanunuliwa kama Pampers.
Manze.
Imagine.
Now, DJ Stana, yeah?
Yes.
Before we continue that particular topic. Unakumbuka last week, the whole of this week,
Yes.
tulishinanga tukicomment the DCI for doing a great job. Well,
yes.
they have done it again.
Yes,
Just-
like I always say, good things never last.
They've done, no, this time at least wamejaribu, they're still doing their job. Hata kama huku nje, it's some things that they're doing is very unfortunate, yeah? Have you ever heard the term that money makes the world go round? Yeah? Ushaisikia the term that money makes the world go round?
Yes.
Now, in this situation, unfortunately, it made the world spin in the wrong direction for individuals in Kiambu County, Ruiru, who are caught with 350 million in fake US dollars and pounds, as well as fake gold bars and around 28 rounds of ammunition. Now, nimeanza kujiuliza ni nini na happen kwa hii country. Who is this kingpin? Who is supplying people with such things? Unatoa wapi hizi vitu?
Now, the way things are looking, it's like there's someone who's snitching.
There has to be.
There is someone who's snitching and is trying to get rid of competition.
True.
Imefika pale labda mjamaa maona huu competition wangu hivi anaenda, hebu acha nianze kupeana.
Manze inakuanga at least more than one headline. More than one headline lazima ikuwe pesa zimepatikana.
Since my whole lifetime I've never seen the DCI work this much.
Wallahi.
So who is this? Ni mingi ni kama tuko kwa movie kule Netflix.
True. Ni nani huyu mwenye ni informant? Who is informing the DCI? Washike hawa watu.
And they are so precise. Ni zile busts kubwa. Sija kuona how much 350 million in hadi fake gold bars.
Manze. Na kuna wale walishikangwa na approximately a couple hundred million. No, one of them is Cameroonian, but the others are one of ours. As in, ni wasee wetu. Omar na Francis. These are our guys, actually.
Francis who?
Francis, Pauline Francis. Now that one is the Nini. That one's the Cameroonian. But the others are actually our people. So the question is, who is snitching on these people? And he's doing a great job lakini because hii pesa ilikuwa ikuja iruin economy.
It has to be the Nigerians.
It has to be.
Unaona hapo there's a Cameroonian. Cameroonian amekuja karibu market ya Nigeria kamua wacha he's disbanding everything and making sure people go home.
Manze amesema unajua nini? Itabidi mbeba virago zenyu na mwende nyumbani. But props to the DCI because this is around the third case in a span, no, the fourth case in a span of 3 days, 2 weeks that is.
3 weeks.
Imagine, in 3 weeks, they've busted like 4 groups of different people in Kilimani, in Ruiru. Such things. Now, that props to them. But the question is, why do they sleep on their jobs when the issue is a politician now?
That's where it's like that's where like they draw the line.
That's the question now. Because in a 350 million, yet we have politicians every single day who we find stealing billions. Na they're still at large ini pesa watatumia next year kwa nini kwa campaign trail walipe watu wapange laini wawavutie. So the question is, where are they slacking on our politicians? Yet when it comes to private citizens who do the same, actually do less. Yeah? Because so far
private citizens they overwork, they give themselves even extra time to bust these cases.
Manze unashtukia msee shift yake ilisha mapema but senye alisikia kuna bust alikuwa hapo njiani, alikimbia.
Akisikia ni mheshimiwa fulani wa pahali fulani, that's where now they draw the line.
Everybody just goes away in the other direction. Unapata ni double standards proper.
Yes.
When it's our people, we will bust them. But when it comes to our politicians, they are left to look to use this money in the next election and the one after that. Unajua? Yes. And that's so disappointing, manze. But big up and props to the DCI. These guys are not sleeping right now. And they are not slacking. Wanafanya kazi yao vizuri sana. And that I can commend. But until the day our citizens are given the same penalties as our politicians and our leaders, that's the only day I feel like Kenya has grown as a country. As of now, all this actually is watered down by the atrocities and yet tumekuwa nazo before.
Very true.
It's all watered down.
It's all about checking those. I think it's high time the government mimi nipewi post for only 24 hours.
Unaweza knock milango za watu huku.
Those guys are not lucky. At DJ Stan amepewa 24 hours of power.
Imagine.
Manze hata kama uliiba hata shilingi 10, you are going.
No.
You have to go.
That's very actually by the way, to be honest, I'm very surprised. Now,
yes.
On to recent news. The current president of Tanzania was in the country for a 2-day visit. Actually, I believe she's still here.
Unajua ni kama amekuja ku celebrate
manze have victory na
Yeah,
sisi.
man.
As they also agree on a pipeline that's supposed to be built that's supposed to benefit both our countries by a lot. Wanajenga pipeline flani ya transport oil between the two of our countries. Now, in the midst of all this, apparently Kenya was trying to import maize through Tanzania. Do you know this maize has been held at the border? And Uhuru, imagine she was here na anaturuka hivi. The Uhuru has issued a verdict that if this maize is not released within the next 2 weeks, they shall know who we are as a country. And you know what? Props for that, because we need that maize in the country.
Mimi niko na swali. Why we importing maize?
That's the question. Now we have farmers wenye maize inakufia kwa farm.
Kule Trans Nzoia, we are there planting maize acres on acres on acres on acres. There's some guys who have even 600 acres ni maize pekee.
Na hakuna mtu mwenye anakuja kubaya. The government will always go outside, but mbona? Nakwambia in Kenya says imefika point where everything is a conspiracy theory. Kila kitu ni conspiracy.
I'm even wondering, why are we doing this to ourselves?
Why?
Why?
Actually, Kenya, we're the most shameless country in the world, actually. We're not supporting our local markets, yet the government has the audacity to import products that we ourselves can produce.
Exactly.
What are these families going to eat?
Because these parastatols are like Kenya seed.
Yeah.
There's a parastatal like ADC.
Manze.
Those are government. They're under the government.
Yeah.
And there is all about farming. Kwanza Kenya seed ni ya farmers.
Yeah.
Hapo unapeleka seeds zako za maize pia. They do the farming. These guys have huge tracts of land.
Manze.
Yes.
Yet the government will import. The same way while importing is curry, yet Mumia's sugar is crippled and such things. And to me, it's such an unfortunate thing because we need to support our local markets. We can't be complaining over and over that people in the country are unemployed. The government keeps on telling us that the government keeps telling us that they're going to provide employment for our citizens, yet they're denying our citizens the jobs themselves. And before I continue before I become too passionate about this particular issue, jina niuma rohoni, DJ Stana, si take it away kidogo.
We are the juice. We are the juice.
We are the juice. Juice Wave Radio. Juice Wave Radio.
Usinisho madharau hizo mimi sitaki. Ukiniona mimi sitosh na zangu sahau. RESPCT ukitia bidii sitakutia zi. RESPCT ukitia bidii sitakutia zi. Nataka kukuona kila siku. Nataka kuwa nawe kila usiku. Mihuwaga na bidii na kile ninataka lazima taiwai. Mihuwaga na bidii na kile ninataka lazima taiwai. Kuna vitu miulai vile umenisaka una nipasai lazima utafanya vile mimi
Juice Wave Radio. Juice Wave Radio.
Kila unaposafiri moyo wangu hulia, kila unapolia huwa sina raha. Hakuna mwingine ninayehitaji, hakuna mwingine ninayetamani, hakuna mwingine ninayehitaji, hakuna mwingine ninayetamani. Usiwe mbali nami, mpenzi, usiwe mbali nami, mpenzi, usiwe mbali nami.
Juice Wave Radio. Juice Wave Radio.
Wagwan, and welcome back, guys, to the Drive Show. And you know, everything that has a beginning, unfortunately, has to have an end. And you know, I have been your host, Martx the Hut. Always catch us here every single Monday to Thursday, kama kawaida, on the Drive Show between 4 p.m. all the way to 7. But today we are ending it a bit earlier. And DJ Stana, kabla tufunge, uko na kitu yote ya kuambia wananchi hapa nje?
Uni mtiaji.
Nilikuwa nataka kuona reaction yako. Nilikuwa nataka ujiongeleshe kidogo ili urudie. Repeat.
Remember, boys and girls, that the Drive Show is the show. Remember, sanitize, wear mask, and maintain social distance. And usisahau pia, ukivaa mask ya mdomo, vaa mask ya mtu wako pia. It's all about protection. Juu tunapendana. And on that note, also remember you can get Juice Wave Radio on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Juice_Wave Radio, and you can listen to us live at the juiceradio.co.ke. And where can they get you, Ma?
Mimi mnaweza nipata pale kwa mtandao on Instagram at Martx the Hut, on Facebook at Martin Muthiru, as well as on Twitter.
For me, for the single ladies, find me on Twitter and Instagram at Tana the DJ. Girls who are taken on Facebook, DJ Stan.
And before we finish the show, Manze, do not forget that Mother's Day is around the corner. It's actually on Sunday. So big shout out to all the amazing moms out there who have raised very amazing individuals. So usisahau kumwish on that day. Get her a gift. Do something spectacular for your mother because she deserves it. And with nothing else to do, be safe. Stay safe, be kind. So guys, Manze, till next time.
We are the juice. We are the juice.
We are the juice.
Yeah, first of all ni obvious Yashinsky juu ya mic unajua vocals ni also glorious na ni popular lakini juu ya meza kuna issue moja big ka notorious dem mzuri amenoki chali ni jangili lakini chali haezi kubali juu ya nini akikubali watasema amekuwa soft kaspon haiwezekani so anajua nini anafikiria kwanza situation tricky na nini mtaani nina respect fiti maamin kikubali